A Vero Beach teenager is dead tonight, and two other youths are fighting for their lives following a tragic boat accident on the Indian River. Authorities say 19-year-old Roger Scott Wood of Vero Beach died in the late Friday night accident. Wood and 5 other young people were traveling in a 16-foot fiberglass speedboat when it crashed into the 17th Street Bridge. Officials say 17-year-old Donovan Morrison remains in critical condition with massive head injuries. Another boy, 18-year-old Charles Volsang, is also in critical condition. A young girl is in serious condition. 2 other kids were in the boat were not hurt. The boat was headed north in the river but was outside the channel. It crashed into one of the bridge supports on the east side of the span. The group was headed to an island party prior to that accident.
Back Sports.
Tonight, Treasure Coast residents pleading for safer boating.
They don't want to witness another tragedy like this one. Good evening, everyone. I'm Drew Hadwell.
And I'm Cherry Key. A weekend boating accident in the Indian River claimed the lives of 2 teenagers. The teenagers died when their boat crashed into a bridge.
Andrea Kay says people who live on the river see many boaters carelessly travel under the bridge, and they want to see it stop.
Many boaters along the Indian River travel under the 17th Street Bridge. Small boats usually pass under these low areas of the bridge because they can clear the area easier. However, boaters unfamiliar with the area and the tides are flirting with disaster. One person who lives along the river thinks signs must be put up to warn boaters of the potential danger.
Like to see some signs put up there, caution, low bridge. I'd even be willing to pay for them, put them up myself.
This is the scene of Friday night's boating accident. Residents around this area say boaters are always trying to pass through these dangerously low areas of the bridge.
They come speeding through here all the time. And then there are several times just last weekend, kids came screaming through here and they screamed at the driver to stop.
You do have a lot of boat traffic and a lot of people do speed coming through here. We've yelled at them from the seawall to slow down, but it doesn't make any difference.
A Coast Guard auxiliary spokeswoman says the one way to prevent such accidents is to properly educate boaters. Driving a boat is like driving a car.
I wouldn't call this a dangerous area. The only thing, the people that are not familiar, they would have to learn, take our boating course and read the regulation, know what they should do and what they should not do when they are on the boat.
She says young boaters especially should be carefully advised and properly instructed. If more boaters, young and old, would practice safe boating, accidents like the one Friday night can be prevented. Andrea Kay, WTVX News.
Last week's tragic boat accident in Vero Beach claims a 3rd victim. Good evening, everyone. I'm Drew Hadwell. Cherry Key has the night off. Officials at Indian River Memorial Hospital tell us 17-year-old Donovan Morrison died last night. Morrison, who was a senior at Vero Beach High School, had been in a coma and attached to breathing devices since the tragic boat accident more than a week ago. Morrison and 2 other teenagers died when the boat they were in, riding, slammed into the 17th Street Bridge. He was an avid surfer and an athlete. A special account is being set up in his name at Barnett Bank in Vero to help pay for the medical and funeral costs.